Don't panic. Don't run. You're just in the middle of a shift. Your life is in the middle of a shift. No wonder you've been having those encounters. No wonder you've been feeling the way you've been feeling lately. You're in the middle of a shift. You're in the middle of a shift. I know you feel surrounded, whether it be by chaos, confusion, uncertainty, anxiety. That's because you're in the middle of something. You've prayed, and God has placed you in the middle of it. I don't know what you are in the middle of. It's the middle of a situation, but God has placed you in the middle of it. Don't panic. Don't run. Just know you're in the middle of a shift. You prayed for God to change some things in your life. You prayed for God to do some things in your life, and He placed you in the middle of a shift. Your life is changing. You're experiencing a change. You're experiencing some things that are just different from the norm. You're in the middle of a shift, and you're feeling differently, and you're experiencing different things. And in the middle of this shift, a lot of persons may not be there to stand with you. In the middle of this shift, you may need to pray more, and you find yourself praying more and seeking God more because your life is in the middle of a shift. The things that you used to yearn after, you don't anymore. You're in the middle of a shift. Your life is there, and God is saying, trust me with this shift that is happening in your life. Trust me. Think it not strange. As a matter of fact, you're in the middle of a shift, and that's why you've been having some unusual encounters. A shift is taking place in your life, my friend, and this move is necessary. This move is important. As you experience this shift, don't fight it. Just adjust yourself. God, what it is you want from me, what it is you want me to do, what it is you're saying I must do and adjust to and adapt to in this season as you shift up things. God is shifting some things, and you're in the middle of it, my friend. Maybe it's an emotional shift that you're experiencing. Maybe it's a physical, a spiritual. Maybe it's a positional shift, but a shift is happening in your life. Maybe it's something that you've never experienced. You're at a dry place, and God is saying, don't worry, I'll make rivers in the desert. Just know you're experiencing a shift, and I'm right there with you. Things are shifting up. You can literally feel it. You can experience it in your relationships. You can experience it in the way how you communicate with people. There's a shift happening. The way you communicate with God, you are experiencing a shift. I don't know what it is or how it is your life has been impacted by this shift, but something is happening, and you're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of it, and you have to be very careful how you doubt, how you waver. You have to be careful how you move out of timing. You're in the middle of a shift. The Lord has placed you in the middle of the shift for you to trust Him concerning your life. You have to trust Him. Be unmovable. Remain where God placed you and trust Him to see you through. Your life is in the middle of a shift. A change is about to take place, a transformation, something that you've prayed for. And all of a sudden, you are feeling a certain way, and you find yourself doing some things differently than you used to. You're in the middle of a shift. You're experiencing some things that you've never experienced before, even from individuals, even from situations, maybe on the job, in your personal life, because you're in the middle of a shift. Be prayerful, be observant. Trust what God is doing. Lean and depend on Him as your life experiences this shift. All that you have been experiencing, all that you've been feeling, all the desires, all things culminating is because you're in the middle of a shift. There is part two to this message, so stay tuned.